Hello everyone, welcome to another video, and this time we have the Emperor from Return of the Jedi. Actually, this is one of the figures that I've wanted for the longest time, and that's because even though this is one of the most important characters in the franchise, if not probably the most important bad guy, but I only had one of them, which is this one. And to be honest, I don't know where I even got this one from. I do remember telling you guys that I had a job when I was younger, a little kid. Well, not an official job, but they would pay me with toys, bro. That's how cool that was, alright? It's not a complaint. And I think I probably got him there, but I'm not 100% sure. So thankfully, we finally have an upgrade. This one is not too bad. One thing that I liked about this one is that you can remove this cap right here, and you can also remove the rope, but it does not look too detailed or nice underneath. The movement is very limited. It's even kind of dirty since I don't use it, but it doesn't have any movement on the elbows, and I think it's supposed to shoot something from right here, maybe like a lightning strike. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But like I said, we finally have an upgrade. So with that said, let's jump right into the video. I also have to confess something. I also only have one Vader. I mean, I should say one articulated Vader. I do have another one with no movement, but this is pretty much this more decent one that I have. And it just tore, and it just ripped. What are the odds? Alright, I'll probably glue that or fix that. But yeah, this is the only one that I have. I would probably buy a newer one from TVC, so I'll keep you guys updated. So let's jump into the unboxing. Look at that, that's just absolutely great work done, bro. Alright, so first let's look at the accessories. The only other lightning hands that I have is the one that actually came with a Count Dooku on the Clone Wars version. I'm sure you guys know which one I'm talking about, but you know, they're straight on the fingers. The light blue, bro, 10 out of 10. I really like them. And we also have its cane. I wish it would have come with his with a lightsaber, since I only have a few of those. A nice red lightsaber would have been nice, but there's a lot of versions of Palpatine with a red saber, so I guess that's why they didn't do it. And the figure itself, bro. Bro. Dang, dude. Looks very expensive. Alright, so first, let's find out if you can remove this thing. Yes, you can. And that's the face molder, bro. That's crazy. Alright, let's see if you can remove. Alright, so the robe is removable. Like, this thing is closed, like right here on the chest. But you can still be able to remove it. Although I don't think I'm gonna, because I don't want to ruin how it looks, but to be honest. Sorry about that, but it just looks so nice. I do like that there's a lot of cloth right here. You know, it's excessive, so it looks nicer. Honestly, I don't think I've even noticed that on the movies. But this is how it looks from underneath. You can also move the... Obviously, you can also move the waist, and there's also a separate piece of cloth for the bottom part. There's also plastic for this belt kind of thing. So look underneath to see how the movement works on the legs. These are the pants. You cannot spread the legs up open, but you can move them backwards and to the front. You can also bend the knees and the ankles. Yup, bro. Dang, bro. I think I mentioned on the Darth Maul video, this one right here, that Darth Maul was the best looking Dark Force user as a toy. But honestly, bro, I think this one does take the crown, bro. Yeah, it's very nicely done, to be honest. All right, so let's try the hands. Let's just not confuse them or mix them up. Oof. Bro. That's insane, bro. I'm saying a lot about this figure, but in canon, bro, he is the strongest evil guy in canon. I know in Legend there's a bunch of characters, but in canon, George Lucas said it himself, Darth Sidious is the most powerful one. So actually having a very deluxe looking figure, bro. Alright, so when it comes to holding the cane, bro, I'm acting like it's a pickaxe. Bro, how do you even hold a cane? Like this, right? Dang, dude, I'm so bad. That's crazy. Well, he can hold it. Let's just leave it there. It is dropping some cloak particles, so hopefully it doesn't get ugly too quickly since it's a very nice figure. Obviously, the rating, I'm obviously gonna give it a 10 out of 10, bro. But yeah, I don't think there's more than I can add. I will add, post pictures on Instagram, on TikTok. So if you guys don't follow me there, please do so. Check out all the other videos as well. So with that said, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.